Photography is a beautiful art, and being a photographer is even more admirable. With just a few clicks of the camera, a photographer can hold time for that moment before it slips past. From nature to life photography, everything can be captured in a photograph. So, if you want to know how to become a photographer, you are in the right place. Today, we shall look at photography and how to become a photographer. Before we continue, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button below to get a notification on our next video. We all associate the word photographer with a person who takes photos with a camera. But a photographer is much more than that. Photographers tell you stories through images they capture with their cameras. These images often disclose their personality and give you depth to their points of view. Photographers can see the things that others do not see. They pay keen attention to small details that may have been considered insignificant. Their passion could not be better expressed in any other way than their photos. Most times, they work in a freelance capacity and are hired for specific purposes by different clients. Depending on their client's preference, they work to produce quality images to the best of their ability. Also, photographers develop their pictures and are, most times, responsible for editing. Editing could involve cropping, adding and removing colors, shading and adjusting the lighting. They can take pictures of anything, but there are several niches of photography where photographers display their talent and ability. One of these niches is wedding photography. This kind of photography is one where the photographer captures images of a couple and their wedding ceremony. The photos the photographers take are usually framed and remembered by the couple for many years to come. Therefore, for a wedding ceremony, couples usually request a photographer who is well versed in the art of taking wedding photos. Another exciting type of photography is photojournalism. A photojournalist takes photographs and edits images that tell a visual story. They possess the skills of taking pictures that interpret and communicate events. The subject of their image may differ, but they all pass a message. Photojournalists work as freelancers, bloggers, and are sometimes employed by agencies, newspapers, and magazines. Another niche is travel photography. This area of photography involves a lot of exploration. It is one of the most exciting niches for photographers. Here, they capture images that speak about other places, their landscape, cultures, and history. However, unlike different types of photography, this is relatively harder to monetize. Notwithstanding, they work as bloggers, do commercial projects, and also teach photography. The other niches of photography include fashion, architecture, real estate, food, sports, landscape, and so much more. With this said, a photographer has a lot of opportunities to explore. If you are thinking of becoming a photographer, you should know that the career has many benefits. For one, it gives you an avenue to express your feelings to others through visuals. But apart from this, the most exciting part about this profession is that you are free to work at your own pace. Photographers set their schedules and can combine their interests with their careers. So, if you like Mother Nature, you can make a career in photography by taking pictures of outdoor beauty. Similarly, if you love to travel, you could make a career as a travel photographer. Photography also creates a pathway to significant exposure. If you excel at the art, your work could be recognized by large magazine and publishing companies. This kind of exposure would give you unlimited opportunities to interact with other artists who share a similar passion with you. It doesn't only give you connections, but also comes with a lot of financial benefits. Just like other occupations, a photographer's earnings depend on the location and industry. Some photographers earn less than $30,000 annually, while others can make more than $70,000 in a year. Some photographers earn hourly or weekly, depending on what niche they picked as their focus. With the benefits associated with photography, let's look at how to become a photographer. To be a photographer, the basic things you need to possess are a good eye for detail and a camera to take images. However, if you plan to become a professional, you need to make an extra effort. Remember that photography does not only deal with taking pictures. There is also editing and producing these images. The first and easiest way to learn photography is by learning from a trained photographer. Studying under a photographer will give you fundamental insights into taking breathtaking pictures. It gives you a basic understanding of all that photography entails, and you get to practice what you learn over time. This essential learning only helps with your technical skills. To boost your career in photography, you need formal education. You can go for online courses that take little time to complete or professional courses that certify you as a photographer. Professional photography courses are available at several higher institutions in different countries. One of the courses you can take is Associate Degree in Photography. The degree runs for 2 years only, and it is offered at several art schools. You can also get a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Photography. The Bachelor of Fine Arts in Photography runs for 4 years. If you want to go further, you can take a master's degree program in photography or fine art. After you complete your formal education, look out for internship opportunities. If you have a mentor, that person would be the best teacher for you. During the internship, you broaden and practice all the theories you have studied online or at university. During your learning process, ensure to ask questions to clarify things that you do not understand. Do not be afraid to be criticized for your work. These criticisms will make you better at what you do. If you do not already have an area you want to specialize in, you can find out while interning. Try to be diverse in your work, touching different areas of photography. With this, you can precisely choose a niche. After you have found your niche, you can specialize and focus on it. Finding a niche doesn't mean that you cannot explore and benefit from other types of photography. There is no crime in being universal in your work. Photography is unique as you can easily switch from a particular niche to another. Also, you need to get all the cameras and equipment you need for work. You can start by buying previously owned equipment, which is quite affordable. From there, you can build yourself till you can get better equipment to make your work more outstanding. Ultimately, to be better at photography, you must practice at every opportunity you get. Use a camera and take as many photographs as possible, develop them, and access your work. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Please share your opinions in the comments section below, and remember to click the subscribe button to be the first person to watch new videos on this channel.